Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are getting started here tonight. We are in the hardcore world, and it looks like we've got a few people in the chat already. We've got Robin is here. We got Sunburn Relic is here, or in the background. But good to have everybody here. We are going to be doing a little bit of work in our village that we got behind us. I want to do just a little bit of expansion work to be able to get this space looking a little bit better. And I want to be able to finish filling in our iron farm because we've got only half the modules up and running. And if we could double that, that'll give us a lot of extra iron. So we're going to be doing a little bit of work today, trying to get everything ready to go. But I want to also think about maybe doing some villager trading because we got to get some better armor and gear. And if we could get some diamond armor and gear, that'll help us stay alive here, which has been a struggle in the past. So we want to stay alive, and we got to get good gear to be able to do that. But I think what we should probably start out doing, we have plenty of villagers up here now. And I think that means that we should expand or fill in the last two modules for our iron farm. Let's see, how many villagers do we have up here? Got 1, 2, 3. We're going to leave these two. I leave these two. So yeah, I mean, we've got at least, well, 4. Yep, we got quite a few villagers up here. So we could get them settled in. And then once they're settled in, we can see about closing off our village to make it safe for our villagers to stay alive. So we're going to get started with getting these modules in place. And what we have to do for these is find, so we've got these two here. You can see we've got these areas dug out, and down here we've got our 3 villagers who are running around, all scared from the zombie. And these are 1, 2, 3 blocks away from the corner of this little pool of water where our iron golems are spawning in. And that's what we got to do, is we got to do the same thing. Well, we don't need to do it on this side because we've already got one here. We got to do it over on that side and over on that side. And then we'll be able to get twice as much iron as we're getting right now, which we're already getting a ton of iron. So even more iron. But especially if we want to do some villager trading. Happy Gas was headed into that iron farm. If we're going to do any villager trading, we're going to want to get a lot of iron for that. Because there's just a lot of iron that you'll need to be able to use for the trading. And then once all 4 modules are in place, be able to get a lot of iron for that. But we do need to probably expand this dirt out a little bit so that it's all on the same level. Let's see. Do we have... Hopefully that'll be enough dirt to be able to fill in this area over here. So the reason why we want to fill this in is because we got to have the grass at a level above, certain level above where our villagers are, in order to make sure that we've got enough space, or so that way iron golems are not spawning. Because if we don't dig this down to the right level, or if we dig this down to the right level, but this level up here is not right, iron golems are going to spawn over here instead of in this little hole right here. So that is my limited understanding of how this iron farm works. And had some experience of not having this top layer at the right level, and then getting a bunch of iron golems spawning in places where I didn't want them to be. So we don't want to do that here because it just makes it a little bit more messy, and then we gotta go back through and take care of all of the iron golems, and it's easier if we don't have that problem to begin with. Hopefully we're gonna have barely enough. We did use a lot of grass and dirt last time to be able to fill in some of this terrain around here because there were a lot of different holes, and we were trying to expand it So that way we wouldn't have holes that we'd fall into. And we'd also not have, or just have some flatter terrain out here. But I want to make sure that all of these are at the right level. So let's just see. This is at level 56. So we're just got to go over here and we're going to dig down to level 56. And then we should be all set. So let's just get our screen up. We're at 62, so we just got to go down. We get to 56. It's actually not too bad because we're already there. 56. Now, last time when I was working on this, I was sort of having to guess, but it ended up working out. So that was good, but we don't have to guess anymore. We know exactly what we need to do. All right. But what you have to do is have space for 3 beds to go here. Then we will just happen to have some slabs here. Put some slabs here and here. Put a trapdoor above that. And then in this area is where our zombie will go. And then we just got to dig a little staircase to get ourselves out. So, do I have torches? I don't have torches. I'm going to have to get some torches. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use cobblestone for that. Okay. Stick ourselves right on out. And here we are. That's a little bit close. I think we're gonna have to go a little bit further. We may have to go get some more dirt in order to make this work. All right. Well, we'll see. Once we get the we've got a long ways to go before we gotta get the villagers in. And let's see, we do have some coal here. So let's get some torches. Going to need a few torches for this. We've also got a villager wandering around who is so excited to be here, it looks like. Maybe not. Why? All right. Let's get. Where's our beds? There's our beds. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Might as well do our 4th bed. Here we are. Okay. Oh, we need trapdoors. All right, go bouncing off down into our trapdoors. And we're gonna go down. Place the bed here, place the bed here, place the bed here. Then trapdoor there. That and then that back. That door is good. And then we gotta put torches all on these spots here. All right. And then what we're gonna do is trap doors here. Are. We gotta get ourselves a boat, and then we'll be able to start getting our villagers where they need to go. Not where they want to go, but where they need to go. don't have... Where did my boat go? Probably with the zombies, because we do need boats for the zombies. All right. Now. Come on. There we go. Look at that. First villager in the boat. Take him right on over. This will be good. Nice and easy. Just take him right over the hole. We can pop right on out. And he is centered there. So if we break that, and he'll just drop right down. Unfortunately, the boat ended up down here. So we just got, excuse me. We can actually place the boat there. There we go. Get ourselves this right on out. All right. Easy. That's one. We need to get 2 more. And actually, because we've been doing some work with this terrain here, it should be fairly easy to get the villagers from up here down to there with minimal interruptions. Let's see. Okay. I think, yeah, we got one in here, and I was able to get in quick enough so that other villagers did not get in the boat. Hello. Welcome. That Lynx Cat official. Good to have you here. We're getting started with a little bit of work on an iron farm tonight. In the process of transporting villagers over to the iron farm. Alright, so there we are. Now we just gotta break this boat. That villager went in too. Nice and easy. We just need one more. Then we should be all set. Of course, it's almost night. We'll probably sleep here pretty soon. All right. Do have quite a few. All right. So as we discovered last stream, it is a little less clear when it's time to sleep now. Slight changes in the lighting conditions. All right, let's see who we want to get next. I think we want this guy right here. And he is going to be cooperative and separate from the group. So we can just easily load him up in the boat and away we go. But this is, yeah, going fairly well. We've had minimal issues. Of course, we haven't quite got to where we need to get the 2 zombies. I don't have a cat yet. There are a few in the area. I need to get some fish, though, to tame them. Right now, we just have wild cats. Didn't need to jump down here. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. So, they can't get over that. This is where we want this. We're going to put this bow right here in the middle. And there we are. This is now ready for zombies. So, oh yeah. Let's see. I don't have any fish though, I don't think. I have to get some fish first. All right. But let's get the villagers in the second module here, and then we can see about getting a cat. All right. Here we go. Down we go. And we need to get down to level 56. This is 59. 8. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what we wanted. Oh, no. Here. This is going to make things very... Well, actually, no, wait. Not too bad. We should be okay. We can make this work. Okay, let's get this off. See what we have to do. This is the floor. So we don't need... I was thinking for a second there we were going to have to drain the water out, but we don't have to drain the water out. We're not going to going down that far. This is 56. Yes, 56. All right. Let's just see. This here, all good there. Okay. So, I don't have any of the beds, but we got these 2 spots for the beds there. We're going to get our slabs here for a second. Trapdoor. That back there. We've got our zombie is going to go into this spot. And this right here. Put our torches down to keep this area nice and lit up. And then we can dig ourselves out. Make sure we're doing this correctly. Okay. Oh, this is probably not in the... Okay. We got fill in this area too. Don't want any iron golems spawning in the wrong places. And we're at risk of that with the way these are currently set up. Oh, and what we can do over here is captures. All right. Let's see. We've got a volunteer right here. Volunteer number 1. No, we're just going to need 2 more. And we'll be set. I gotta get 2 zombies. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Uh-huh. Here we are. Villager number 1. Oh no! Okay, well, fortunately, villager number 1 did not have an accident down there because we did not have the other beds there and just dropped him down. That could have been pretty bad. All right. I'm sorry, my friend. Did not mean to drop you down in here to your death. Okay. So let's see. That one there, and that one there. Okay. Oh, feel so bad for that guy. He had a little bit of a drop. All right. See about getting another villager. just have our 2 farmers. Ooh. We want to take this guy. Let's give them some bread. Okay. Oh, that's not a lot. Let's see if we give this guy half the bread. And where's our other? Maybe we'll give this guy half the. Well, if we give him my bread. Okay, there you go. All right, get to work. Of course, now I have no food. Minor details. I think I do have some food over here I can cook up though, so we should be all right. 20 raw beef. Right there. That's one. We needed that. All right. And then let's take that one with us. Okay. I mean, we do have the start of a pretty good wheat field here, so we're just waiting for it to all fill in. Oh, hey, look at you. Come on. Let's get you in a boat. There we go. We gotta carefully navigate these paths here so that we don't stuck. All right, we're just gonna need one more, and then we're all done. I think we could probably take our mason guy, stone mason. We don't really need a stone mason at this point. I want to keep the 2 farmers. We're gonna keep 2 farmers up there. But we're gonna need a few more if we're gonna want to do some trading with them. So hopefully they get to work here pretty soon. Start having little villagers. All right. There we go. Drop one down. Oh, I have to drop down too. All right. I can get myself out of here. All right. I need to empty out my inventory here. Probably don't need to carry around all of these water buckets. A lot of water buckets. All right, there we are. Fed, and let's see. Let's not get distracted. Stay focused. We need to stay focused on the project at hand, which is getting villagers. Of course, I did just sleep. That would have been the perfect time. Oh, look. We do have a little baby villager. All right. You, my friend, we need. You have been summoned. Let's go. Nope. Nope. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Nope. Get in the boat. Unacceptable. There we go. There we go. Nope. Okay. Don't want the baby villager. There we go. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. Excuse me, Iron Golem. Ah. I mean, that was actually pretty painless. Not bad at all. Especially since this is the last one that we needed to get into place. So nothing to worry about there. Furnace is all done. All right. That's where we want that. He is where we want him. And we got to put these trapdoors where we want those. All right. Now, put this bed down here. This right into the center. All right. And that's all set to go. I think we're going to have to fill in. I don't know if this is going to be a problem. This may be a problem. I may drown. That would be a bigger problem. Yeah, that could be a problem having that water there. Hello, Robin. Welcome. We are in the middle of getting villagers into our iron farm. We've got all of the villagers into place. We're just now going to have to wait tonight to get zombies into place. And I'm getting a little bit of dirt to increase the height of the ground so we don't end up with iron golems spawning in places we don't want them to go. Clear out these. Should be good. An extra shovel. All ready to go. Right there. Just where I need it. Yep. Lots of iron. We can put that here. Where's this space? We're actually going to get rid of that. Don't need those anymore. That's good. There we are. But I think these are, I don't think these are, I think we're going to have problems. If I remember correctly, we have to go out a bit of ways. Tall grass is getting in my way. All right. We feel this coming along nicely. All right, let's see how our steak is doing. We're going to need, oh, it's all cooked up. Perfect. This is going to be helpful for when night comes and we're trying to get zombies. So we got our shield. Let's see what else. Oh, that's going to be good. We don't need the boat with us. We don't need the sticks with us. Granite here. That in here. That in here. That in here. That's all right. That's better. Think we're ready. We just need it to be night, and then we'll be able to get some zombies. How are we doing out here? Not bad. Got converted over. I know. Poor guy. We need to get a wandering trader to show up. So if we see a wandering trader, we need to check because we gotta get that green dye. But I don't see any wandering traders. I don't think so. Yeah, that's the blue from the water. We're gonna get it for a balloon though. Gonna happen. May have to take him out for a ride and see if we can find a desert. Fly around. Could be risky. What time? Ooh, it's getting to be night. I'm worried about this though. May need to get some shave off some of the corners here. Not that we need to do terraforming over on this side, but I get some dirt. I think we're going to want this to be filled in even more than it already is. Can't remember how far out it's going to have to go though. So we'll see. Once we get the zombies in, we start getting iron golems spawning in this area, we're gonna know. That open, so that's all ready to go. Sun is getting closer to setting. Shield ready. Ready. Axe. Now, do we want to wait up here? That, oh, well, that's all lit up. Probably not gonna get any spawning there. All right. Oh. We're gonna keep an eye out. Well, let's see. We got several iron golems up here. They should keep our villagers safe. All right. Oh. All right. Will we see the blue shirts of the zombies? An eye out. Make sure we don't have any behind me either. sneaking up. That would not be good. A little risky. I don't see any. You would think that there would be more spawning in. Ah, here we are. Let's go. Come get me. Oh no. What am I going to do? I'm so worried. Oh, we've got a second one. Okay. Only one of you needs to go in here, okay? Oh, and that's not good. Okay. Okay, we got the first one in. Now you come over here. Oh, I don't have a block. I don't have a block. And I don't have any. This is the worst. Okay. All right. Here we go. Somebody was not prepared for this guy. But we did it. All right. Now, let's sleep quickly. Yep. All right. Okay, that is closed, and I'm hoping. Oh, I got a little hungry there. Okay. Oh. Oh. There's creepers. There's creepers just waiting for me. Can I? I think it's because I had the shield. Okay. Just so we have some string. But, all right, come down here. Come down here. We really need cactus and snowballs. Hey, why are you not coming down here? Okay, we're gonna take him for a little ride so that our creepers will despawn. All right. Oh, see? Look. This is what I was worried about. I was right to worry. Messed up the iron farm. Yeah. We're going to find the cactus and the snowballs at the same time. All right. We're not going to do that yet. We got to, let's see, make sure creepers are gone. All right. First things first, though, we gotta fix our iron farm so we're not getting iron golems spawning outside of it. Uh-oh. Damn. Tricky. Actually, we're over water. It's not tricky. I can just fall into the water. Okay. Let's get this fixed up here. We need to get some dirt. Take some dirt from right here. I think this is the best spot for just get the dirt. Just get the dirt. I need at least a couple stacks. See what we need. Okay. There we are. That's good. Shave off the top here. So I think we need to go in the dirt. And then we do I just am worried that we're going to get... All right. Iron golems where we don't want iron golems. All right, this is going to be 3, 4. Always risky. Use the plant. All right. Now, keep an eye out. Are we going to get any spawning in here? I'm hoping that they don't spawn in the water down here, right? They won't spawn in this area, right? This is prime spawning zone. But I don't think they'll spawn in the water. I'm not getting anywhere. Well, yeah, on second thought, I probably should have just gotten some lava. I'm worried now. We're not getting any iron golems. Which must mean that there are caves that they're spawning under. Oh wait. Let's just watch for a second if we get any. I mean, we should have a bunch. Okay, there we go. That's what we like to see. All right. Guess we don't have to worry about caves then. All good. Oh, did they sleep before the zombies came in? Yes, they would have slept because it was nighttime. It was nighttime before we got the zombies in, so they would have been sleeping, and then we dropped the zombies in. Yeah, that's a good question. Could have been bad if that hadn't happened. All right, let's put our stuff away. Yes, 3 iron. Exactly what we need. Oh yeah, there we go. Now things are really cooking here. All right. Next up on our list of to-do items, I think we can just about, well, I think we're going to go through. We need to get a bunch of wheat so that way we can give it to our villagers. So our villagers, or so we can get bread to give to our villagers. If we can get, well, we need more villagers. That's what we need. So we get them. Maybe start getting some baby villagers. Wheat is probably not the best way to go for this. I probably should have some carrot fields. That's what I need. That's a way more efficient way of getting the villagers to have the food that they need. May need to see about getting some carrots. At this point, we are I mean, we don't even have, yeah, we don't even have enough stacked bread. Doesn't help if I break the wrong ones. Okay. Good amount here. That's good, good, good. Lots and lots, lots. I like to see it. We got our seeds planted here. I think we should invest in some carrots. Because at this rate, it'll take us a long time to get enough food to get a lot of villagers. So this is going to be our wheat field still, but we're going to need to get a carrot field next. Lots of seeds. So many seeds. Okay, there we are. Let's go. Ooh, well, maybe we should not ignore the wheat that is right in front of us. Probably a good thing. What if I do break a few that I shouldn't break? Okay. Okay. Good. Good. So, how much bread? 52. My friend, you look like you need some bread. There's some bread for you. Picky fella here. Come on. You take the bread. He must have a full inventory. All right. What about you? Do you want the bread? Okay. He took the bread. Will you take the bread? Okay. He'll take the bread too. Now, we do have carrots here. Perfect. Let's go get our bone meal and we can have get some carrots going here. Carrot farm incoming. Okay. We're gonna replace the carrots with seeds here. Okay, all good there. Now, we're gonna take our carrots and we're gonna turn these carrots into more carrots. We could probably put them on this layer right here. So let's do this first. Go. Make this faster. I think this is faster. No. Question is, how much will it take to fill in that space? Right now, we've got 2 stacks. We try to get 4 stacks. Are we going to run out of bone meal before we can get 4 stacks? Hello, Kobe. Welcome. All right. Almost there. I use up all of the bone meal here. Just about. That should. We'll go through this bone meal that we have, and then that should get us a pretty good start on a carrot field. And then if we can get that to grow, then we'll have plenty of carrots to give to our villagers. Yeah, a little over 4 stacks. Let's get our water buckets. Oh, look at what we've got over here. Dude, I'm sorry, okay? I don't want to do this. Can we do it from up here? No, we can't. I'm worried. All right, let's do that. Can I get out? No. No. Stay in there. I think we're gonna have to put some slabs in the water. So, this is really risky. Okay. Probably not my smartest idea. Let's do this. I don't know how deep we need to go, but let's just start with that for now. We'll get there. All right. Our buckets of water we need. Let's go water here. There. There. We're not going to do it super scientifically and measure it all out nice and careful. We're just going to overdo it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Water. Water. Now, did I have a water thing up here? Yeah. Oops. I was calculated risk. Oh, you know what? Let's go get the rest of the water. There we are. Now we know the secret for why I don't survive in hardcore world. I'm much too risky. Okay. Where is the closest water source? There's a lot of water around. All right. Water. 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 Two more. Two more. Let's grab our slabs from here. We can start on there, there. Okay. Slab, slab, slab. Go. There we go. Okay. Now. Yeah, okay. Now, I might have missed these, or might not have water coverage every spot. I think it's going to be most spots. Okay. I'm also probably going to run out of durability on my tools here before I get all the way to the end. Be close. Maybe we'll make it. Are we gonna make it? Hopefully. Hopefully. Getting super close. So not all the way to the road. We have a little bit of a border. We made it. Those. Now, putting in all of the things. Yeah, 4 stacks is probably not going to be enough. But that's it. I mean, it'll grow exponentially. So if we go to harvest these, 4 stacks will become 8, at least 8 stacks. 8 stacks can then, well, you get the idea. 8 stacks. Always interesting when some of the spots next to the water are not irrigated. Okay, there's the end of our, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, we now have carrots. Do we have baby villagers over here? We do. We've got a couple baby villagers over here. Perfect. All right. Well, we're at a pretty good spot here. We've got our iron farm up and running. Let's see. Do we got any iron golems where we don't want to have iron golems? Let's see. Don't see any iron golems. Sure, we don't have any spawning. I mean, there shouldn't be any spawning down here. Oh, wait. Okay, can't go too far. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So far, so good. Now let's see. How is it looking down here? Yep. Looking pretty good. We may need to, at some point, get a little auto crafter system set up. So that way it'll automatically craft the iron ingots into iron blocks. And then we can have the poppies go in and get converted into bone meal. We automate that process. It would be perfect. All right, but what I'm thinking, so we've done some pretty good work here with the village, but I'm thinking what we should do is go on a little expedition here and try to find a desert and a snow biome so we can get snowballs and cactus. Do we have enough string? At 3 is 3. That's not enough string. I was hoping that we'd have enough string to make a lead, but we don't have enough string to do that. So yep. We're gonna set out and explore. So, should we take balloon or should we take our horse? Sort of feel like flying is going to be better. If we can get on. Come on down. Here we go. No, 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 no. Come back. Okay. Well, I actually, just in looking at my inventory, I think I should empty out some of these things because we definitely do not need all of this with us. Shield we'll take. Take the bundle. I think we should take some of those. And maybe some of those. Okay, so that way we can make tools. And all right, now let's see if we can get on. Please, please, please. Ah. Shouldn't have gotten off over the water. Yeah. I promise. I won't jump off. We're gonna stand on a block right here. Don't wait for him to come over. Come on. This is where you want to be. yeah, I need to move. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're on. We're off. We're off and away. Like a really fast rocket. So it may seem slow, but I think that if we were to have taken the horse, while we would have gone faster over land, we would have gone much slower trying to cross water. So, plus being up in the air, we're going to be able to see a lot further. We're just gonna fly this direction. And I gotta remember not to hit ship. So this is going to be good. It's going to save us from running out of food. And we're going to be able to see into the distance. Are there any exciting places to go? Plus, at night, we don't have to worry about mobs. So there's also that. We can travel through the night. Let's see. Maybe we should just keep track of... Alright. We're traveling along the x-axis. We want to be able to come back to negative 100. We can travel in a straight line until we find desert and snow. Not necessarily together, but we need to find both. Now, I don't know if you're able to notice, but I have added a... I did see that. Yes. I am very excited about the update that will allow horses and camels to swim and other mobs. That is something that I've been wishing for a very long time. I'd say that's the biggest thing that keeps me from using horses to travel a lot, because it's such a challenge trying to cross rivers. But if they're able to swim, perfect. It's a very good change. I was gonna say though, I have added a mod to remove the fog in the overworld, so it's a little bit closer to how it used to be before the update. I think I like it a lot better. Things are just a little bit clearer, a little bit more vibrant. Looks like we've got shipwreck over here. So, we are now traveling. I think I could be able to say we're going to be traveling for a while. You know what we should do? We should, well, when we get, if I get some string for leads, is use the gas to transport the horse. And then have the happy gas on the lead while I'm riding on the horse. And then you just use the happy gas to travel over water, you know. That's what we should have done. but we need more string for that. Let's go check out this shipwreck here. Maybe that'll have some things in it. But what I don't know, do you need 4 leads to connect a mob to a happy gas? Or can you do it just with 1? This is what I don't know. I'm thinking if we get close enough here. Go. Now. Here. Got iron. Ooh. Got lapis. Okay. And I think the other one's going to be right here. Potatoes. Carrots. Bacon. There. Oh. Okay. Air pocket. Got a book. Buried treasure map. That might be good. Alright. No. Okay. Okay. A block here so that way we can get out of the water. Come on back. Please. Someday. Please, come down. I need you to come over this way. When you do a boat... Oh, it looks like 4. Okay. I see. Yeah. Shows you how much I've used happy gas. Not much at all. Alright. Come on, buddy. Over this way. Oh. We're actually... Oh. Interesting. Yeah. I wonder why the phone is behind the TV. It feels like it should be the same. All right. See if we go this way. No. This way? Up this way. Right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get you to come down. No, no. Maybe the gas was not the way to go. way down here. Thought it was close enough. Was it? Fine. Get up. We're gonna get on. The last thing we do. There we go. We did it. All right. I think we want to go up and over, maybe? It's a little tricky because if you look down to look at the map, then you start going down on the gas. So stay looking up. I think we want to be somewhere over here. Oh, it's under the water. Why is it under the water? All right. So we're going to drop our gas off over land. Okay. So, let's see. Are we able to see? We are able to see. There. Be there, right? Diamonds. Hard to see. Okay. What else we got? Should we take the dynamite? Probably should take the dynamite. Let's take the salmon. Just so that we've got some extra food. How many diamonds do we get? 2. We could get a diamond sword if we wanted. Okay, incoming, incoming. There we are. All right. Is this the direction we want to go? Yes, it is. Crossing the ocean. Shipwreck on land. All right. Let's hopefully not get over the ocean monument. We don't need to get mining fatigue on our great adventure. I'm thinking we want to stay over the warm ocean because that's going to be more likely to lead us to a desert where we can get cactus. got a jungle over here. Looks like we got a dark oak forest as well. More jungle. One thing I should try to get is a way to see further. Extend the render distance. 120 blocks. No. Probably couldn't do that. But it sure would be nice. We've got a little interesting jungle dark oak combination going on over here. Is that what we want? Or is that just the beach? When zoomed in, it looks like you're not even moving. Kind of. You can kind of see movement. We got a swamp over on that side. Well, question is, are we going to find a desert first or a snowy biome first? Got the start of a mountain over here. That could be promising for snow. And we've got the moon coming out. Night is here. Is that a swamp? Oh, birch forest. All right, is that a mountain? Or will it lead us to a mountain? We need mountains so we can get snow. So, not looking promising. Do not see the snow part. It is relaxing to travel this way, but boy, does it take a while. We got a savanna biome on that side. It's follow the savannah, we might get to a desert. Tell me if you've heard that before. So let's see. Almost feel like it'd be worth going to ground to get some spiders, to get some string, to get a lead. You can lead this guest around. We've only got one spider there. There's a lot of other mobs, including skeletons. I don't want to risk dying. Maybe next stream we build a mob farm. There's not much out here, is there? Very quiet on this front. You get a lot of savanna biomes in this world. You'd think between jungle and savanna, you would find a desert. I think I'm gonna go and try to get on a tree to sleep. There we go. Good. Okay. Come back this way. No, it was a little risky. Wait. Yeah, continuing to go in the correct direction. Well, progressing forward as opposed to progressing backwards. Don't want to go backwards quite yet. I know. I was doing the jumps and I was thinking, you know what? They're going to get mad at me. They're going to be like, why are you jumping? But it was like so close. It was just within reach. We're going to follow this jungle and believe and hope that at the end of the jungle is a desert. Either that or Badlands. Take a Badlands too. Badlands have cactus. I mean, we've traveled a couple thousand blocks. Quite far. Doesn't feel like it. Not much to see. Not seeing any deserts. We do have a village over there. Not Savannah village. You have plenty of time to ponder things from up here. Alright. Okay, a lot is... That's just all beach. It's all a beach over there. Let's just keep... inching along here. Checking it out. Let's see, are we... Okay. Got some bamboo we could collect. Right? That would make a lot of sense if cactus could grow on any sand. Sure would be nice. At this point, it'd almost be faster to wait for the wandering trader to spawn in. But here we are, continuing our travels, flying over jungles. I mean, we could always load up the seed and... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. For a second there, I thought we were going to get some Badlands. But it was just granite and stone. Lots of just warm oceans too. Sure, flying over a lot of oceans. I don't know that I've gone this far without seeing any mountains with snow. I mean, we're traveled about almost. We've gone 5,000 blocks out. Well, 2,000 blocks out on the x-axis, and another 3,000 blocks on the z-axis. Y-axis. Z-axis. I don't know. One of the two. Either way, we've traveled a lot. Did not see any snowy mountains. Got more train coming in. Incoming train. Will it be what we want? Got a village on it. Perhaps something more? Not looking like it. Nope. Almost thought, it could be a cherry bot. No, not cherry wood. Oh, we got another jungle. Perfect. We could just get that desert. Let that water convert the lava over. Night approaches. We are going to find out. Something when the night happens. What that will be, who knows? May just be, oh, we got a village there, village there. May just be nothing. Find nothing. This whole trip will be, well, actually it won't be a waste because we did find diamonds, heart of a sea, so those things are good. But we really need snow. I know, I have no idea. I mean, how we have traveled this far without seeing a single snowy mountain. Mortality, yeah. That's the truth. Fortunately, we've slept, so we won't have to worry about phantoms for a little bit. We do seem to have some mountains approaching, though. That's, this could be something. if this is an extended mountain range, it may just be a jungle mountain, in which case, nothing. It'll be just nothing. More nothing. Losing all hope. No, just kidding. We're not losing hope here. Now, if only you could place the bed on top of the happy ghast and sleep. That would be nice. See the mob spawning in below us. How are we doing? Oh my gosh. 4,000. Okay. Lots of blocks. We have traveled far. Well, this mountain did not lead us to snow. Unfortunately. But maybe it'll lead us to another mountain. That mountain will lead us to snow. There is the other option of where we could find snow. That would be an ancient city. Don't really feel like doing that. No, not yet. I might use chunk base at some point if we can't find it. But I was trying to use it, or trying to find it by just exploring. I would imagine that if we did use chunk base, it'll be like right next to our base. And we will have traveled all of this way, and it would have been just right around the corner from where we are at. Like, oh, there it is. Who could have guessed? Ah, what we got over here? More mountain. We got a savanna biome over there. Might have mountains over here. Yeah, I mean, I've used chunk base a lot in other worlds, too. Yeah, this was more of just a challenge for this one of trying to do it without. But yeah, it is definitely a useful thing, a useful tool. It is surprising sometimes when you use it and you realize how far away some things are, and you're just like, oh, I would have never have found that if I hadn't looked. Because sometimes it's like 8,000 blocks away and you're like, what? How is it that far? Yeah. And then other worlds, it's like every biome is within walking distance. Just never know. Now, this is an interesting little area here. Got this island that's sort of surrounded by, not really a lake, but sort of like a river around it. What there's like that. Got mountains around it. Ah, yes. Yeah, need a lot of flat space to do map art. Yeah, I've used it for well, especially like smaller biomes like the pale garden biomes. Those can be, just because there's not a lot of them and they're not always that big, and we found a mountain, and it's a mountain that doesn't have snow. Ah. Perfect. It's the perfect mountain. We can get calcite. Exactly what we need. I don't know what we'd use it for, but we will get it. Ah, day approaches. Maybe there will be something that we want. I mean, the sunrise is pretty good from this view. Very orange, reddish orange. Dramatic. Yeah. Well, I was we're hoping to get snow so that way we can get snowballs to better make it a little bit easier to get on the happy gas. So I see it. We've made it. All right, the question is it next to a desert? Oh, look. Even bigger one. We've done it. We can celebrate. See if we can. And we're going to get there in the daytime, which means we can safely get off and collect it, not having to worry about mobs. It's a perfect timing. Come in right down here. Right down here will be good. Here, there we are. Okay. And for a second there, I was like, am I actually going to be able to? Oh no. Okay. So wait. Right? 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 And, oh. And we can get right on. Oh, so much easier. Okay. Well, maybe we should get enough. This. We should get enough to be able to make a snow golem. That way, I mean, we've got, I suppose we have plenty. Okay. That will. Can we get close enough is the question. We need to bring him over to opening. Wait. There he is. Okay. Yeah. I was like, oh no. Yeah, we gotta make sure we got plenty of snowballs. That way, we don't have to travel out. Because let's see. Yeah, this is about 8,000 blocks from home. So I think what we're gonna do, we came in from that direction. We're going to go straight this way and see if we go a slightly different route, can we find the desert on our way back? Yeah. Try to get renewable snow. Would be sad to be like, oh yeah, and now we need to travel 8,000 blocks because we ran out of snowballs, feeding them to our happy gas. I'm sure the happy gas will appreciate it, but let's see, we can now do things like get off at these ruined portals and see if we can get a tool with Fortune 3 that we can then use to maximize our carrot production. Do is we'll just come in and get off like right here. Let's see. Oh, golden carrots. Take that. Silk touch. I don't need any of these things. The silk touch, though, will be useful. Never know when you can use silk touch or need silk touch. You always know when you can use it. But when you might need it, well, it's a different thing. I don't know that we're going to be able to make it all the way back home tonight. This rate is going to take at least another half hour. So we might have to end it here for the stream. And I will have to finish this journey in between. So that way we can make it back at a different point. But yeah, I think that's where we are going to leave things for tonight. Thank you everybody for stopping by the stream. We will be back. Let's see, next week. Let me just double check. I think we are going to be back streaming on Wednesday for next week. Just double check. That should be fine. Yep. Yep. So I'll be back next week at the same time, same day, same place. And we will pick up our journey and our exploration of this world as well. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks, Robin. Thanks, Celebrity Sailboat. Thank you, everybody else, for participating, joining in. It's been great having you here. And we will see you all next time.